Yeah.
So good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, so welcome to our class today.
Yes.
And yesterday we were looking on how to structure your business online. I think we also looked at how to design your given design, how to apply the graphics, how to apply the typography, how to apply the color psychology. So we are looking generally on how to come up with a very good design. May it be a flyer, may it be a poster, may it be any design that you are working on, may it be a logo. So we say that there are basic foundation which are constant across all design. One, we talked about the color psychology. Two, we talked about the typography. Three, we also talk about the colors should be matching. They should not be conflicting. May it be the color of the design or the colors of your typography. So ensure that there's that matching of colors. That colors that are contrasting. They are not conflicting each other. They are not fighting each other. So that you can have a very good design. Then also we went ahead and looked at how to structure a business online. One, we talked about presence. We mentioned that for a business to flourish, it must be known. Yes, we cannot buy from a business that we don't know. Yes, we cannot transact with a business, with a brand that we are not aware of, we are not familiar with. So you have the work, especially when you are starting building your business online. So you realize that you'll be doing all the work. You'll become the employee of your brand. For your brand to raise, for your brand to grow, you have to become the employee first. So you have to put on the work. So make sure that you are working within your brand. You are working for your brand as an employee, for you to ensure that you give it to maximum attention that you require for it to grow. One, we talk about the digital presence or the presence visibility. So make sure that your business or your brand is very, very much visible, both using the traditional methods and using the digital methods of marketing. Yes, and also we managed to look at something very, very critical also when it comes to that brand building. So here we talked about the competence. The competence, these are the skills that you are offering. These are the skills that you are selling to people outside there. These are the skills that you are using to solve the real world problem that is maybe challenging people outside there. So as you sharpen your competence, you sharpen your ways of solving problems. And remember that money comes after solving a what? Solving a problem. Money is a product of solving a problem. So in solving these word problems or real world problems, may it be in businesses, yes, may it be in maybe agricultural sector, whichever part you are solving the problem using your competence, your skills, those skills need to be very, very much refined. So make sure that each and every day you do your work on graphic and design, especially the course that you are taking, to ensure that you keep on improving on your competence. So today we want now to progress about building this online business. So we are going to look at back to our classroom. We are going to back to our classroom so that you can look for the notes for whatever you need to discuss for today. As I go through the classroom, also you can see the procedure on how you navigate through the classroom. So this is the classroom. You log in using your Google Classroom or using your email. Then after that, you are going to scroll downwards. You can see that I'm going to scroll up to where we had Zatec Graphic and Design Learning Resources. You remember here, you can follow my mouse. Then you have Zatec Graphic and Design Notes. You can see they're here. The notes are here. And also, there's something that I want you to look here. This one, the last part here, access graphic and design templates. So you can simply click here and access some templates that you can use in your designing. Yes, that can help you navigate through your design. For example, if I click on that link, let's see what opens there. So I'm opening that link for what? For templates. Amazing. You can see very many templates are here. Very many templates. And simply you can click or open the templates so that you can see whatever you want. For example, those are just some of the templates that you can get here in your Google Classroom that they can help you in design. You can see how beautiful they are. Yes, those are some of the templates that you can use. Simply use some of the icons that you can use, some of the designs that you can use. So others are templates, some are designs. Yes, some are some very good flowers there. So they can be used. Yes, you can see some different kind of designs there, different types of backgrounds there. You can use them in your design. So have a check here so that you can try and see whatever templates you are provided here, so that at least you can have a head start on your project. And also there are other avenues that you can get your very good templates, or you design those templates by yourself. Yes, you can see we have those templates available there for you to ensure that just inside your classroom, to ensure that you just designing from just one central place. Yes, going back to the Google Classroom now. I'm going back to the graphic and design notes, the second part. You can see where my mouse is. So I'm going to the Google Classroom, our classroom notes, and there we have our notes. Our notes are here. You can see our notes are here. Our notes are here. And this way you access your course notes. You can see their notes are here. I think I showed you yesterday, these notes. Today we are interested in this, the first notes here, 21st century skills for designers. That's what we are going to discuss today, 21st century skills for designers. So I'm going to open the document or the ebook, and you can see that we have our ebook here. Now, our topic for today is 21st century skills for designers. What skills do you need in this 21st century as a designer for you, in order for you to be able to compete in this global market? Remember that this global market is very competitive. Yes, when it comes to the digital economy, remember that we are talking about a very huge quantity of information that's being uploaded on daily basis on this social media platform. We cannot quantify even the quantity within 1 minute. But we know that a lot of information is being fed to the social media platform by different kind of people. And among these different kind of people, we have the designers. And these designers are thousands. Designers across the globe, across the earth. Yes, across the continent. They are there. They are uploading their designs there. So here we are, among those 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 10,000, among that number for a graphic and designer who are online. Remember that you are one of them. Now, how are you going to stand out to be on top of others? So you need to be well equipped with this 21st century skills that will make you to be at the top of the other. Yes, and these 21st century skills, you are going to incorporate them even in your designs, even in your workflow. Yes, this will help you to ensure that you succeed, especially when it comes to online branding. One, you can see that beyond the tools. So remember that you are going beyond the tools that you use in designing. We are going beyond the tools now to the skills that are required to be incorporated in our graphic and designs, in our workflow, in our real life situation, to ensure that we flourish at a very high rate. So being a pro is about 10% knowing the software and 90% how you think, work, and communicate. You can see that being a pro is about 10%. knowing the software. I know, for example, you know the software for designing. So, but that the level of you knowing that software, we are equating it to 10%, just 10%. Just imagine how you have been navigating through the software, the editing software, the designing software, the Canva software. Yes, we are equating to all that knowledge, all that competence. We are equating it to just 10%. You are knowing that software. But do you know that around 90%, yes, for this design to work, it needs you to think. It needs you to put in the work, and it needs you to communicate. Communicate simply means that you sell. Yes, you get feedback, you give feedback. Yes, there's that communication in between. Yes, for it to be very, very successful. Now, the first competence that we are going to look at 21st century skills for designers, that all designers, including us, we must have the skill that you call the knowledge construction skills, the research phase. That's what I call the research phase, knowledge construction. So in design, you don't wait for the answer, you build it. Yes, you aren't just copying a tutorial, you are connecting dots between art history, psychology, and technology. Remember that in a business, you are not going to, in a business, for example, you want to design a logo for a local business there. You don't go there and tell them that I want to design a logo for your business. No, you have you must construct knowledge. In other words, knowledge construction simply means critical thinking. Yes, you must think beyond the box on how you are going to convince this small business around the village or in the town that through doing this kind of design, through coming up with a flyer, through coming up with a logo, you are going to increase your visibility, and in return, you are going to increase your sales. Yes, you must create the value chain faster. Then that value chain will be, you'll be rewarded by being given that work to design that particular design. Yes, ensure that every time you approach a business or you are looking for a potential client, ensure that you always communicate value. And for you to communicate value, you must be very, very conversant with knowledge construction skills. You must be having this knowledge construction skills, critical thinking skills, because this becomes your research point. Then let's look at the designer level. The designer move. Before you open Canva or Illustrator, these are just tools for designing. You research the industry, you analyze competitors, and look for the trends. Yes, for example, you are told to design a logo, and this logo you are designing is for ZTech Global Academy. And you know that ZTech Global Academy is a tech academy school. Yes. So before even you open your Canva, do your due diligence and do the research. So when you are doing the research, you are doing the research on how other designers are designing their logos, how tech industry logos look like, samples. So that by the time you are opening your editing tool, your designing tool, you are aware. Yes, you have a clear map so that you will not be creating something that's odd one out. Yes, but you will be creating something on the market, on the right trend, on the right trajectory, but being more innovative so that you compete with them. So this knowledge construction, this critical thinking help you in the research phase so that you understand the kind of design you want to design. For example, let's say that you want to design a business card and you don't know how to design the business card, how the business look like. You can simply go and do the research. This is the research stage because you have the designing skills. After seeing how the sizing it is, how the content are presented with various templates there within the Canva, yes, you can simply come up with your own now business card. Yes, which is more innovative, more creative in it. Yes, more creativity in it. Yes, so that you can beat the market. Another one under knowledge construction is the goal. To go from I don't know how to do this to I know exactly how to find out. Yes, you must have a goal. Yesterday we talked about a goal. Sorry, what's the goal of designing this business card? What's the goal of designing this logo? The goal is to make sales. The goal is to make the business visible. The goal is to tell the community that we shall be having a crossover Kesha. This is a poster, a Kesha poster for a certain church. Yes, you must be having a goal in mind, so that when you are designing your design, you ensure that you incorporate you work towards your goal. Yes, and you incorporate all the strategies, all the resources that are required, all the ideas, all the skills that are required to ensure that you achieve the design goal. Yes. Another skill that you need to embrace in this fast moving world, fast changing world, is collaboration skills. And this collaboration skill simply means that you are working together as a team. For example, when we go to Canva, there's that you can share a certain design in Canva, and you work on it on real time, collaboratively, all of you together. Yes, that collaboration, because that collaboration coming together simply means that you are going to sharpen each other. Remember that the Bible says that iron sharpens iron. So your fellow colleague, your fellow designer, your fellow collaborator is the one that is going to sharpen you. He or she will be like taking the position of a mirror. So you'll be seeing the reflection of your creativity, innovative, through him, because he's the one observing you're the one observing your designs. Is the one that you can take feedback from. You're the one that you can share ideas on how to advance with. Yes, he or she will be helping you to sharpen up. So make sure that you collaborate with others to ensure that you continue sharpening your skills. So the modern design doesn't happen in a vacuum. You will work with the clients who have bad ideas. Sometimes you'll meet those who have bad ideas, who are not good in developers. Some will meet who are good developers, who have technical limits, and others designers with different styles of designing. So this one, we create a collaborative spirit of transformation, because you are gaining ideas from other people. You are obtaining some insights from other people design when you work together, because we think differently. Yes, our designing skills are different. We think differently. Yes, so you have to have that moment of sharing and sharpening each other when it comes to collaboration. So the designer move under collaboration. What is the designer's move? So using shared workspaces like Canva Teams to give and receive constructive feedback without taking it personally. Yes. So like in Canva, you have the Canva teams that you can collaborate. Yes, you can collaborate with your fellow teammates to ensure that you get the right feedback, constructive feedback that can help you grow your designing skills. Then the goal, also in collaboration, you should be having the goal. The goal is to what? Learning that two brains design better than one. Yes, you must accept that two brains, two heads work better than one. And that's why when you work in a group, when you work in a team, you find that the end product will tend to be of higher value compared as when you work individually. I'm not saying that you cannot do it individually. You can, but working in a team help you improve even that individualism designing. Yes, it helps you to sharpen, to have the confidence. Yes, to have new perspectives of different designs. For example, you are working on a logo. Yes, another Robert comes with an idea that we should do this one. Then Alex now question, why should we not do this one? Yes, what if we change this one? Yes, so that with that kind of changing ideas, working together collaboratively, we will end up having a very good and a very well organized or kind of polished design as an output. So remember that we are not collaborating only when you are doing graphic and designs. So these are skills that you should apply even in real life situation. These are the skills that cut across even real life situation, whether in life or at the workplace. So make sure that you are adapting this skill. They will be of help. Then the other skill that we need to adopt is the real world problem solving and innovation. Remember that this word, for you to earn, for you to get money, for you to get that cash, for you the money to flow from the other side to your side, you must be having what you call the problem solving skills. Remember that you earn money by solving problems. Let me take a very normal scenario that, for example, from your position, from where you are, you want to go to a nearby market. And then the nearby market, it happened to be around 10 kilometers away from where you are. Then you realize that you will not walk, because when you walk, you go by foot, you will be late to reach that particular market for you to get maybe certain trader that you want to talk to. Then you decide that you are going to use a motorbike. Then the motorbike carries you from your place to the marketplace, and then you achieve your goals. No delay, yes. No suspension of the deal sales, yes. Then you decide that you decide that you are going to pay the now for the service that you are given, transportation service. Remember that you paid because that motorbike guy or the motorbike rider solve your problem of missing out with the trader, of missing out meeting with the trader. Yes, that's the problem that was solved. Another problem that was solved is that you will not be, when you reach there, you will not be tired. Yes. So the motorbike rider has solved your problem. So that's why the reason why you pay for the problem solved. Yes. You don't pay because it is a motorbike. You don't pay because it is your friend riding the motorbike. No, you are paying because a certain problem was solved. Yes. So this skill will pay you a lot. Yes, you have the designs. You know how to design a graphic and a poster. You know how to design a flyer. You know how to design a logo. You know how to design book covers. You know how to design every type of design, may it be in 2D or in 3D format. You know how to design it. But are you using your design to solve real world problems? Are you using your design to solve the problem that face the people? Are you using your design to solve the problems that are facing businesses? Are you using your skills to solve the problems within your society? Yes. So your design should be solving problems. Is it communication problem? Is it visibility problems? Yes. How can you use your skills, the graphic and design skills, now to solve the problems? So when you become a problem solver, you'll find that by the end of the day, you'll be having money flowing on your side. So one way of monetizing these graphic and design skills is simply by using them, yes, on solving real world problems. Maybe touching on agricultural sector, touching on businesses, touching on churches, touching on community issues. Yes, can you solve the problems using your graphic and design skills, and the people will be willing to pay for it? Yes, so graphic design is a visual problem solving. You solve problems visually. Yes, through graphics. Yes, so that people can see. Yes, you are using graphics to solve the problems. So a business is failing because its logo looks 20 years old. That's a problem. Our website is confusing to navigate. That's a problem. Yes. So what's the designer move in such situation? So thinking past. Yes. Does this look pretty? And asking, does this solve the client's problem? Yes. Think before you offer your service. Does it solve the client's problem? Think about the past. The problem of that business was logo designing. Now, after I design a logo, a very good logo for this business, will it solve the problem for that client? You have to think. You are not designing for the sake of designing. You are solving problems. So be very creative. Yes, be very creative so that your logo solve that particular problem. If it's the problem of visibility, will it solve it? Or do you need another design that is a flyer or business card to solve that particular problem? Make sure that you even match the problems with the right designs to ensure that you solve the right problem. Yes, of course, even real world problem solving, as you continue working on it, it must have a goal. What is the goal? Using innovation like AI to create solutions that didn't exist yesterday. Yes. So when you come to problem solving, that's why you can integrate now the AI. Yes. Navigate through the AI to help you be a co-pilot in this designing process, in this problem-solving process. Yes, use innovative. That's the creativity. That is the innovation now, part of it. Use it to ensure that you salvage this business from collapsing. Yes. How is your design going to help it? How are you going to salvage this particular business that is drowning so that it come back to life using graphic and design skills? Now, I'm just we are just now limited to graphic and design as per now, but this kind of skills can be applied in whichever skills that you have it in your life. It might be graphic and design. You might be very good in maybe public speaking. Yes, you might be every sector. You can just sample out your target audience, and then after that, you can simply tailor them with the right information that will solve their problems. Another skill, number 4. I told you that there are skills, 6 skills. The 4th skill is the skilled communication. Yes, can you communicate well? Yes. Yesterday we were talking about marketing. Yes, you have graphic and design skills. You know how to design, but us, we don't know. You have not told us. Yes, you are just sleeping with your skills in your head. You work with your skills in your head. Nobody knows that you are a designer. You can design a very good logo. You can design a very good flyer. You can design a very good ebook covers. Nobody knows that because you have not decided to market them. Yes. And that's what we were talking about yesterday when we talk about marketing. You can use the traditional marketing ways. You can use the digital marketing ways to ensure that people are aware that you are a good graphic and designer. You can design a wedding card. You can design an invitation card. You can design a Word document. Yes, you can design a project header. Yes, you can design a project overview page. Yes. So now we know, after telling us, now we know that if I need a flyer, I will contact Victor. If I need a logo, I will contact Robert. Yes, if I need to be designed to have a presentation design, the PPT designs, the slides, I will contact Alex, because you have communicated. So make sure that you take the initiative of doing the personal marketing, the digital marketing, and both the other, which is the traditional marketing, so that people can know that you offer that particular that particular service. Yes. And when you are marketing, remember that you are communicating. And that's where we are coming to number 4, point number 4, which is skilled communication. If you can't explain why you choose a specific font or a color, the client will ask for a bigger logo or more purple. Yes. So when it comes to communication, it's not only in the marketing space that happens. Also, when you are engaging with the potential client, for example, customer X wants you to design for him a logo. Yes. Yesterday we were talking about how you engage with the customer so that you get the insights, you get the stand of the client, so that you design as per the wish, as per the visualization of your client, potential client. Yes. So this is where the skilled communication comes in, because you have to communicate. Remember that communication is a two-way. Yes, you have to ask questions. Yeah, the clients have to respond to the question. Sometimes the clients have to ask questions. They have to question you. Yes, why are you choosing these colors? What if we go with these colors? We must have a kind of an engagement there. So make sure that you keep that engagement very active, very lively with your potential clients, so that you design as per the wish, as per her wish or his wish. Yes. So communication starts from the communicating with the customer, communicating with the employer, communicating while collaborating there. When you talk about collaboration, you are talking with your fellow colleagues, your fellow designers. Yes, there's communication when it comes now to when they come to the marketing aspect. Yes, are you able to communicate well? Are you able to articulate your words well, so that people can buy your idea? They can listen to you. They can understand whatever you are selling. They can understand the value you are providing. They can understand the problem you are solving, and then they can develop interest. Then after developing interest, they can close a sale. They can close a deal sale with you. Yes. Can you communicate well? Yes. Do you understand the sales funnel? Yes. Do you understand those stages of the sales funnel? Yes, because those sales funnels and stages, they are communicating to you. From the communication, from the data the cell phone will be giving you is the one that you are supposed to make a decision based on that data. Yes, so meaning that it's communicating to you. That's called the skilled communication. Yes. So when it comes to this communication, as a designer, the designers move. Let's see what you are supposed to do. Mastering the design rationale, you must be able to write and speak about your work and confidence, with confidence and clarity. Yes. For example, you have design, you have a design that you have it there. You have a design that already you are working on it. Then you are presenting it to your client or your potential client, customer, or you are presenting to your fellow cosmates. Yes, or your fellow designers outside there. So you should be confident. Yes, to speak about your work, to speak about your design, why you use that color psychology, about your color palettes, about your alignment, about your typography. You should be very confident, and this confidence will come out as a result of our daily practice when you come to practicing in your extra work, so that you can develop those competences. So make sure that you can communicate why you use black colors in your design instead of a blue color in your design. You should be able to explain to us why you choose the white color, background color, rather than a blue background color. Yes, you communicate. Yes, because even these colors, they mean a lot. Yes, some colors are related to some different kind of designs. So for example, you are looking for medication. And most of the time, these are designs for medication, they come with the green colors. Yes. You can say colors like white, they simply mean like cool colors, like peace. Yes, something of that sort. Yes. Are they communicating your colors? Speak, tell us the reason behind taking those colors, the reason behind your design. The goal in your mind is making sure your visual message is understood by everyone, not just other artists. So make the potential client or the employer to understand why you use that different designs in your in your design, and how they are helping in solving the problem. So another competence that you should develop in this 21st century is the self-regulation. Yes. So this self-regulation simply means self-accountability. Yes. How accountable are you when it comes to graphic and design? For example, you'll be working very remote. You'll be working remotely. Remotely simply means that most of your clients will be meeting them online. You'll not be one-on-one. Yes, you'll be working on remote kind of system. Yes, working from home, working from the place that you are not restricted by anybody. Yes, anywhere you can work from, anywhere that you wish. Yes, but you'll be working remotely. Now, for example, a client Y now wants you to design, they will be having a launching of their new product next month. They will be having a new product that they will be releasing in the market, and they want you to design graphics, both the visual graphics and a video graphic, so that they'll be creating awareness to people. Yes, so that people be aware that on that of March, we shall be having a launching of our new product in the market. Yes, on that of March. That is next week, Tuesday. Yes, that of March, we shall be having a launch of a new product. Now, then, the work's on our side now. You say that I'm equal to the tasker. You are given the task after maybe the potential client going through your portfolio. Yes, he or she is certified. He decides to give you the work. You start the designing. But remember that now the designing is on your part. They're supposed to launch the product on that. Yes. Make sure that you have your personal deadlines. For example, I will complete this design by tomorrow, Saturday, so that I I just send the design or I submit the work to my client on time. So in case there's other changes that he or she needs us to do, we can have the time to do them. Yes, regulate your time, design time. Yes, don't take and prolong the work there. Then you start interfering with the potential your client time, interfering with your client time. No, that's not the way to go. That's not the way to go. Now, so that's the skill that we need to develop, which is self-regulation. So in the 21st century, the office, wherever your laptop is, wherever your laptop is where your office is. Nowadays that we have our office, we carry our office, is in cloud-based. No one is going to watch you work. Yes, if you can't manage your time, you won't get paid. Make sure that you manage your time. This comes to self-discipline now. Yes, when you are given a work by your client, make sure that you do it early enough. Yes, be self-accountable. Yes, so the designers move, setting your own deadlines, breaking a big project like a brand identity into small manageable tasks so that you can beat the deadline. You can work within the shortest time possible so that you can submit the client's work on time. Yes, your goal under self-regulation should be mastering discipline over motivation. Yes, remember that motivation will fade away, but discipline will keep you going. Discipline will keep your brand growing. Discipline will keep your designs being completed. Yes, and discipline will keep building the trust with your clients. Yes, and the last skill that we must adopt in this 21st century for us to live very comfortably and work very comfortably is the ICT for learning. Remember that the world is changing very faster. The technology is changing very faster. Everything is changing very faster. So if you decide that you are not going to learn, that you stopped the process of learning, you are losing it. You are losing it. Yes, my fellow colleagues, you are losing it. And learning is a continuous process. Yes, learning does not stop when you complete the course. Learning does not stop when you completed the Form 4 class. Learning does not stop when you complete the grade 9 exam. No. Learning does not stop when you drop out of school. Learning does not stop. Learning is a continuous process for each and everybody, regardless of the field of specialization they are. Yes. Learning is a continuous process. So, and remember that in this 21st century economy, that learning has been made very easy. We have the ICT with us here. Yes, social media platforms around us. You have the YouTube there. Yes, we have the TikTok there. We have the Facebook there. Yes, we have all these social media platforms. We have all these avenues. We have these sites. We have these websites. Yes, that we can learn. Are you using the ICT that's available for learning? Yes. Are you using the internet around you to make sure that you are perfecting on your graphic and design skills? You are perfecting on your skills. Yes. Or are you using it? You are just on the consumer side. No. So let's make sure that in this 21st century economy that we are living in, that we are using ICT not for consumption. Yes, rather than improving our skills, rather than developing our skills. It should be directly attached to our personal growth and professional growth, use of this ICT. Remember that information and communication technology is just using a computer. It's not just using a computer. It's about staying ahead of the curve. Yes, study the patterns, know the market patterns, using the ICT. Yes, what is the currently trending? Yes, what is the most challenging issue today? Yes, what are the problems that people are talking about? Yes, those are the things that the ICT should be informing you early enough. So you should be ahead of the curve so that you become one of the best graphic design because you are ahead of the curve. You have upfront information. Yes. So using ICT for the learning, you learn different designers, how different designers are designing. Yes. How different designers are handling their challenges there. You learn from others through the ICT. Yes. So how new products are being released to the market. For example, in this AI economy, this AI global economy. So remember that as a designer, you need also to have tools that will help you in designing. Like this Canva is a tool that's helping you in designing. Illustrator is a tool that helps you in designing. Yes. Do you have a new tool in the market? Yes. Or the existing tool, how can I use it to make my work to be more marketable and to solve more problems within the shortest period possible? Yes. Using AI as a co-pilot. Use AI in your graphic and designs. Integrate AI. That's how you use the ICT. Yes. For example, go to ChatGPT. Yes, I want to create a poster, or I want to create a flyer. Yes, for a medic, a pharmacist. Yes, can you design for me a background colors? Yes, color psychology, color paletting. It will help you design. Yes, so that you can use leverage on this AI to help you as a co-pilot. Yes, as a co-pilot, a core designer, a core graphic designer on that particular project, so that you come out with a very modern kind of design. So staying active on designs forums. Make sure that using your ICT for learning, yes, you stay active on staying active on design forums to hear and share with the others, so that you can collaborate with them to learn new ideas, and keeping your digital files organized. Cloud storage, naming convention. Yes, keep your digital files organized. For example, you are creating we are creating a portfolio. That's a portfolio are cloud-based stored. Yes, we are storing them on the cloud base. We talked about the portfolios. Yes, for graphic and design. Yes, remember that inside we have the files inside those portfolios. So make sure that your portfolios are well organized. So that's how you are using ICT, yes, to survive in this 21st century economy. Yes. So the goal should be what? In the ICT, the goal should be being a lifelong learner in fast changing digital world. Be a lifelong learner in this fast changing digital world. Now, there's a challenge here I want us to go through, the classroom challenge, the pro design audit. Look at your current project or look at your recent projects. Just look at any design that you have designed, the latest design that you have designed in your portfolio or under your custody. Look at your current project and score yourself 1 to 5 on these skills. Now, just try to mark for yourself. Then you see where you are. Now, I'm going to base on this 3 dimension. One is the research, another one is logic, and another one is discipline. Now, for the first one, which is the research, now ask yourself for the one which is under research, ask yourself, remember that you are referring to your latest design, your last design. That's what, that's your point of reference. Your last design is your point of reference. Did I look at 10 other brands before I started? So the design that you designed, the latest design, did you do the research? Did you try to look what others are doing online? Yes. Did you try to search to Google? Yes. How these designs look like? Yes. What ideas can you buy from, you can get from other designers, other samples? Yes, so that you can have a real visual picture on how you're going to design it. Did you try to look at like 10 other to do your research? If the answer is yes, yeah, you are on the right track, because that's the way to go. If your answer is simply no, you are not late. You did not do mistake. The only thing that you didn't know, but now you know. From next time when you are designing, make sure that you do your due diligence and do a partial research. Yes, so that you'll be designing according to the standards or according to the how it's supposed to be done. The only thing that you'll be adding there is the creativity now. Yes, good. Then another question that you should be asking yourself is there under logic. Can I explain my choose? Yes. Can I explain why I choose my primary color? Can I explain why I choose my primary color? Those colors that you use in design. Yes, the blue, white, green, red. Yes, black. Yes, those colors that you use in your the last design. Yes, can you explain why you decided to choose those colors? Yes, if I am your client, yes, can you be able to tell me what that white color means, what that black color means? Yes, so that even me, I can set on those colors to be the best colors. Can you convince me that if I tell you I want a background color of white and you want to insert blue, can you give me the reason why? You should be able to explain the logic behind those colors. And remember that the colors, we have the color psychology, and the colors, we say that different colors it tends to mean different, tend to communicate differently depending on the colors. Then you have the discipline on your design, the latest design, the assignment that you have, the design that you did you complete it before? Yes. Did you complete it before the deadline? Did I finish my draft on time without being reminded? Yes. That's the discipline part of it. Now, just flashback on your last design. Did you finish the draft on time? Did you finish on time without being reminded? Yes, that's where the discipline comes in. This graphic and design, yes, you need to be very disciplined. Yes, for you to complete the designs, the class designed on time, for you to complete the practice designed on time, you must have a deadline. That's why we talk about the deadlines. Yes, under the self-regulation there. Yes, that discipline will keep you growing. That discipline will keep you increasing your competence. Yes. So that's what you are supposed to ensure that disciplines is always constant when it comes to graphic and designs. When it comes to any skills that you have to develop, discipline is very, very key. So ensure that you finish your draft on time. You don't have to be pushed by the client, to be reminded by the client that the due date that we agreed is have elapsed. So where is my design? No, you have to be disciplined. You set your deadlines which will not complete your class, your class deadlines. You don't transfer your problems to the class side. Yes, you are there to solve the problems, not to create more troubles. Yes, make sure that you do your due diligence and be disciplined when it comes to graphic and designs, and not only graphic and design, and also in other workplace, where you are in workplace or in your life, or you want to develop certain habits in your life, may it be personal or professional life, be very, very disciplined. Yes. So here down you have the designer's self-regulation tracker. Remember that I talked about self-regulation. Self-regulation is that process of being accountable. Yes, being accountable about your actions, about your work, about your personal life and professional life, being accountable, self-regulation. You are taking responsibility of each and every happening in your maybe personal life or in your workflow. Make sure that you be very, very accountable. So these are the design of self-regulation tracker. I think I'll take like 2 minutes to go through it very fast. Yes, like 2 minutes, so that I'm winding up, so that we can wind up on our class for today. So we have the designer self-regulation tracker. These are just a sample for the purpose of teaching. Then you have the project is that the Global Academy brand identity. So in this particular case, the class, we are supposed to design a brand identity for Zatec Global Academy. And there we have the designer dash there. So designer there, you are the designer now. Yes, the students are the designers. Yes, I'm the designers. Even as a teacher, I'm the designer. Yes, so first one, goal setting. I'm just taking you through a process that you can use for you to come up with a very good design. Goal setting and planning. The pre-game. This is the pre-game, the game that you play before you start designing. Before you open any software, you must define your finish line. Yes, you must come up with a plan. You must come up with a sketch of whatever you want to design or whatever you want to do. Then after that, from that sketch is where you are going now to design. You start designing from that frame, from that sketch, and you'll be advancing from that sketch as you now navigate towards the finish line. and polishing it to be a very, very good kind of a design. Yes, so define the scope. Do I know exactly what asset I need to create? Yes, if you are creating a logo, business card, or a flyer, yes, do I know exactly the assets that I need? Do I know the software that I'm supposed to use? Do I know the application that I'm supposed to use to design this one, to do this kind of work? Define the scope. Yes. Then set the anchor deadline. When is the final submission? Yes, remember that we are talking about the small deadline that you set for yourself, for you to ensure that you work within the timeline. Yes, your timelines. Yes. So set the anchor deadline. Your anchor deadline. When are your final submission going to happen? For example, for this ZTech Logo Academy, maybe you're saying that by Sunday we should be done with designing the logo. We should be done designing the flyer. We should be ready with the design of a business card. Yes, then we are setting a deadline for Sunday. So making sure that we are going to work between today and Sunday, before the close of the business, we should have done whatever we have agreed in this maybe process of a brand identity project. Yes, then break it down. Remember that we are at goal setting and planning. Break it down. I will spend 20% of my time on research and sketching. Remember that you are supposed to do a research on your design, so that you get the right insights and the right kind of trajectory of designing that designs. Yes, take 20% of my time on research and sketching. You can just divide your time if you are working within 2 hours or 3 hours or in a single day. Take 20% of your time to do the research, so that you can have a clear picture, a clear visualization of how this design should look like, or how it looks like. Yes, how they resemble. Yes, then 60% of my time on digital design. So 60% will take your designing process, that time that you are going to take to design that particular design that you are given, that particular product that you're given, the work, the design of the work that you're supposed to do, even if you're not in graphic and design. So you take 60% to do that particular work. So in this particular context, we are designing. So I'm going to take 60% of the time. If it's one day, I'm supposed to do it one day. If you are supposed to do it up to Sunday, 60% of the time I should be venturing in designing of that those designs. Then 20% of my time on polishing and feedback. Remember that we have that part of feedback. Yes, collaboration, where you get feedback from your colleagues, maybe, or you get feedback from your client. You get the feedback from your employer, whoever you are working for. Yes, they give the feedback, so that will you mind adjusting this color to this? Will you mind taking this icon to this end of your, yes, how will it be this? Yes, when you engage with that kind of conversation, you get a feedback that will help you polish your design, so that you end up with a very good final product. Yes, so that's what you're supposed to do, so that you come up with a very good design. Then the phase 2, the milestones map, progress tracking. Don't wait until the night before. Check this off as you go to stay on track. Remember that you don't wait for the last day before the deadline arrives. That's when you start designing. No, ensure that you distribute your time very well and give yourself a deadline, so that we have this milestone up by today. By the end of tomorrow, I'm supposed to be at this particular point. By the end of Sunday, I'm supposed to be at this particular stage. Remember that you are creating a milestone map. Yes, how much have you achieved? You are simply tracking your achievement. Yes, how far, so that the deadline will not find you offside. So I have a table here of milestone, status, and self-reflection. So mood board and research. This is the research. By what time, by which day am I supposed to be done with my research about this design that I'm going to design? I'm going to take the next 10 minutes to do my research. Yes, so you write here 10 minutes. Yes, status 10 minutes. Is it done within 10 minutes? If it's done within 10 minutes, you tick there, status done. Yes, then you go to logo concept, 3 sketches. Maybe you're going to do 3 sketches after 10 minutes. I'm going to take around another 20 minutes. Yes, so another 20 minutes, I do the sketches, rough sketches on how this this design should look like. Yes, from the research that I have made. Yes, I have achieved in the next 20 minutes. Yes, you tick there. Current type selection. Yes, this way you come and now try to, according to the problem that you're solving, according to the design that you're working on, according to the goal of that design, according to the theme of that design, which the best color that matches this kind of design. You select your colors. Yes, do these colors, meet contrast standards, make them to be very standard. Yes, very unique, very professional. Yes. So you choose your colors. In the next 10 minutes, you choose your colors, or 5 minutes. Yes. Then after that, draft. You start designing the first draft, digital layouts. I'm following the 21st century ICT skills, maybe. Yes. You take there. Then after that, you have the first draft. After having the first draft, the next process is to have a feedback, so that you can improve your design. The feedback can come from your peers, can come from your employer, or whoever you're designing the design for. Maybe it's the potential client. Yes. So you should allow them to speak out, to comment about their design, so that if they need some changes to be done there, you can adjust 1 and 2, 3 according as per their wish, or as you direct them as per their wish. Yes. Or it can come, a feedback can come from your classmate members, fellow members. Yes. So did I listen to a suggestion or get defensive? Don't be very defensive. Listen to the suggestion, listen to the critics, listen to the feedback, so that you can apply them into your portfolio. Then final polish. After you get the feedback, ensure that you polish your final product, your design, then export it. Then it will be ready to be shared or to be sent to the right person. Yes, ensure that you save your design very well. Yes, if it was a logo, design a logo for secondary school, just use a very good naming system there. Now, less than 2 minutes to wind up. Yes, phase 3, the focus audit, managing distractions. The 21st century designers often fail because of digital noise. Now, and I want to emphasize on this, that majority of remote workers, let me use the word remote workers, those people who work online, not only graphic and designers, yes, but even graphic designer are included in this group. Yes, they're majorly affected by what we call the digital noise. Digital noise. You log into Facebook, you see a meme there, you see an advert there. Yes, you lose your attention, you lose your concentration. Your concentration is shifted. Yes, it's carried away. Yes, you lose your focus. Yes, make sure that at this 21st century economy, you don't lose your focus, even in the digital platforms. Yes, don't make sure that you are very firm. If you are designing, make sure that you are working on your design. If you are, is the free time for you to go online now for a leisure or for a refresher, yes, do it. But don't be controlled by the social media digital noise. Use this to monitor your work habits. 1, ensure that the deep work block. Did I spend at least 60 minutes today designing without checking social media? I think maybe Robert, will you help us answer that question when I ask you, Robert? Yes, Robert. Yes, I think you have to unmute your mic. Victor, can you hear me, Victor? Victor, can you hear me?
Yes, ask the question.
Okay, good, Mr. Robert. Very grateful. Now, for example, you in your last design, I want you to refer to your last design. When I ask the question, you give me an answer of yes or no. The question is also projected on your screen there. So the deep work here. Did you spend at least 60 minutes designing without checking social media? Your last design, did you spend at least 60 minutes designing just non-stop without checking your social media? Robert? Yes, Mr. Robert, can you get
In
my question?
fact, my last design, I didn't like it, and
Yes.
I need to redo it again.
Yes.
Hello.
So the main challenge was you are not concentrating
Hello.
on the design or what happened. Yes. Yes, it seems that we
Yes.
have a network issue.
Yeah.
I agree. Now,
Oh, what
another
I'm saying
question maybe.
is,
Yes.
what I did,
Yes.
I did not do thorough research on how I can make a good poster.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yes.
what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to try and create some more posters on the same
Yes.
and try to do better ones.
Yes. Good. That's a very great observation. I like it. Remember that our designs
It
we
was
set
on header.
on header. Yes. A good observation, and that's very great. So make sure that you follow the right procedure so that you can come up with a very good kind of designs. Now, so allow me to wind up very fast with the remaining. So make sure that at least you spend around 60 minutes doing your deep work. Deep work, that simply means that you are doing your research, you are designing without any interaction from the social media. Then you have to leverage on the AI assist. Check, did you use any AI to speed up my workflow, or did I let AI do the thinking for me? Yes, you can really answer that question on your behalf there. Make sure that you leverage on the AI tools so that you can come up with a very good designs. Then you have the pivot moment. When I got stuck, did I quit or did I search for a new technique, tutorial, so that I can jumpstart my designing again on my workflow again. So make sure that you don't give up on a design. Yes, we have information surrounding us all over the internet. We have the information. Yes, make sure that you find the solution to that particular problem. You don't solve a problem by running away from it. You simply have to face the problem, handle the problem, and make sure that you find you navigate your way through in case you find any challenge while designing. Yes, then the last phase of project review, what you're supposed to do after you have done your design or your project, you are done with the project. You should ask yourself the following questions, then answering yourself for the sake of adjusting in your next design. What was my biggest time waster? What did you waste time most? What did you feel that you wasted time most when you are designing that logo, that flyer, that header? Yes, that's the question you should ask yourself. You review. Yes, you go through your document now. You go through your graphics. You go through your work and do the review part, so that you can have what called the self-reflection, so that you can adjust in the next design. Then the second question you should ask yourself: how did I handle stress when the design was not working? Yes, it reaches a point that you are trying to work a design, the colors are not matching, the typography is not appealing. Yes, the general design is not eye-catching, it's not attractive, it's not sellable. Yes, it does not bring out the theme. I did not achieve the goal. You should not give up. Yes, how did I handle that stress when the design was not working, so that next time when you come across you find yourself in such situation, you'd be able to know how you navigate very fast as you grow in this graphic and design industry. Then the last question is, if I did this project again, how would I manage my time better? Yes. So you learn, and then you come up with the mitigation measures, so that next time you are going to ensure that you don't repeat the same mistakes, or you improve your productivity. Now, maybe last question as you wind up, Mr. Robert, if you are going to do redo your design for the header, yes, how do you now feel that you are going do you feel that you are going to do it much better as compared to the initial one? Yes.
So,
yes.
According to me, because I must upload some files to the e-portfolios.
Yes.
I will make sure that all the posters that I put in my e-portfolio are the best I can.
Good.
So I will have to redo my posters, most of them, which I'm not satisfied with the results.
Yes.
Yeah. So because the e-portfolio should be my advertisement for my designing works.
Yes, very true.
Yeah, so most of them I will have to redo them to make the best of the posters I can.
Yes, good.
Yeah.
Thank you for that information. And you can see that from the time we started on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday up to today, you have learned a lot that designing is not a one-day event. It's not a one-time event. It needs creativity. It needs research. It needs innovative. It needs collaboration. It needs, yes, for you to come up to be a very good graphic designer, you must embrace those 21st century skills that you have learned about. And this also this self-regression tracker, you should try to use it. The notes are available in your classroom. You know where I took it. You can just, you are going to have a replay of this video so that you can see where we went and pick this ebook, the 21st century design skills for designers. Yes, it's simply in your notes, in your classroom notes there. You are going to get it from there. Yes, and that will mark the end of our training session today. And allow me just to say one word that when it comes to online business, when it comes to online branding, yes, you have to put structures in place. And these structures are the pillars upon which the online brand will lie on. For example, we are talking about portfolio development. That is a structure that you are putting in place. It's a marketing structure that you are putting in place. So when you see an online business, on online brand flourishing, is a matter of a structure that are put in place. Yes, and these structures are put in place if the person is more competent in this particular field. So you'll be knowing what you're supposed to do. Yes. So make sure that you become more competent in this field of graphic and design. You become more competent in your skills, in your area of specialization, so that when you are building online business, you'll have a content to share. You have content to generate. You'll have designs to come up with. Yes. Then after that, you start developing other structures, which are supplementary structures that are going to support your brand to grow. Yes, like now the marketing, which will be supported by the structure that we are creating that's called the portfolio. Yes, those are the structures. So online business is about structures. How structured are you? How organized are you? Yes, that's what you should know. That's what you should adopt as you begin your journey of online branding and working remotely. Yes, so continue engaging with us, even in our WhatsApp classroom. In case you have any question, kindly drop it there. In case you have any question, you can still drop it in here in our chat section here down here, so that we can have a look and respond to you. So make sure that you continue working on your design so that we ensure that we sharpen our skills. Yes, maybe I give Victor 1 minute if you are available. Victor, do you have any comments and any question as we close up our training session for today, our class for today? Victor?
Thank you so much, Zadok, for the teaching. For me, I don't have any question, but would like to comment on the class of today. It was good. It was fantastic. It was amazing. And
Thank
I
you.
hope we'll continue like that on the physical class.
Thank you very much. Yes, great. That's great from Victor, a word of encouragement. And I promise that we shall continue the same, yes, the same kind of teaching when we resume our physical classes next week on Wednesday. Remember that we are closing our online classes from today, and we shall be resuming our physical classes on Wednesday next week, which will be on 4th. Yes, on 4th. During the class time, you know the class time. We have not changed the class time. Yes, make sure that you continue working with your designs. You continue working on your home fund. You continue working on your corrections. You continue working on your extra designs so that you continue sharpening your skills when it comes to graphics and design, so that as we resume our physical classes, we shall be resuming for practical work for the remaining designs that you are supposed now to master. Yes, make sure that you are ready for the class next week on Wednesday, class time. Yes, God bless you. Have a blessed night. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming for the class. Have a blessed night.
You too.
Thank you. Papa.